17's Jasmine Halbert, who's out at that fire off Route E. And Jasmine, this started right near Fire Station 13 earlier this morning.
That's right, Gabrielle. I had just spoken to a fire official, and he told me that they were dispatched at 3:45 this morning, where they found two structures already collapsed but fully engulfed in flames. And I'll step out of the way so you can kind of see this is still, of course, a very active scene. You can still see the flames that were just behind me, and of course, still several firefighters on scene right now trying to take care of several hot spots. Still a very large flame in one of the collapsed structures. But as I was talking to one of these fire officials, he told me that they had a little bit of grass fire that they had to put out as well. And some embers actually got into the tree line just above. So I saw them kind of consistently spraying this tree line because, of course, majority of Missouri, nearly half of Missouri, is in a drought of abnormally dry conditions. I know trying to get to this area, there's a lot of dry grass. With every single step that I took, you could hear the grass just crunching beneath my feet. And of course, it's still kind of breezy out here as well. You may be able to see the smoke that's still kind of bellowing from the flames, kind of swirl just a little bit. So of course, firefighters have to keep that in mind with considering the dry conditions and of course this breeze as well, surrounded by a lot of trees and a lot of dry grass. So they're still going to be out here. I know that the fire official did tell me that due to the dry conditions and to the embers still being what it is and wind still going to be kind of picking up later throughout the morning, he said that they are still going to keep an eye out on any of the burning embers to make sure that they don't continue to spread out through the tree line or cause any more grass fires in this area. Like I mentioned, very, very dry grass where we are right now, as nearly 50% of Missouri is still in this drought of abnormally dry conditions. But he told me that fire crews are going to start pulling out soon here, but of course you could still see that fire still kind of taking over of what once was a tall, not a tall structure, but still a structure that was fully intact and that was gone within a matter of minutes. So crews are still going to be out here for a little bit, but people in the area, homeowners, they said they're going to keep an eye out to make sure that none of the embers or still kind of hot spots kind of travel through the rest of the grass or the trees here. As I step back into the camera that you guys can see here, and of course, like I mentioned before, this is on north of Route E, just across the street of Boone County Fire Station 13, and people are still going to be out here kind of keeping an eye on the flames, making sure that they do not spread. Reporting live from Boone County, Jasmine Halliburton, ABC 17 News.